Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Leanne, and on my channel, Leanne's Plants, we talk about lots of rare and uncommon plant stuff. So we can get right into it, but before I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate it very much. So these are not in order. I'm just going to pick them up one by one, and there's 5 of them in total. These are just the ones I've been eyeing up lately, like the ones I've just been appreciating a lot lately. So yeah, so my first one I will take is my Philodendron L Choco Red. I picked this guy up at Rice Road Greenhouses or A Million Plants in, I think it's Pelham or Welland. I always get those two confused. So this is what she looks like. I'll give you a close-up. So that is one leaf. The backs are still super red. Yeah, that's what the back looks like. I think someone might have just knocked. I have an order coming in today. Just want to make sure I don't miss it. Let's carry on. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. So yeah, I originally got this guy, hopefully you got a good look at him, but I got him at Rice Road Greenhouses, or Greenhouse, and he was kind of, I bought him knowing that he was not really acclimated. He was kind of fresh off the shipment from, I guess, somewhere in Thailand maybe, or some kind of, I don't know, I honestly don't know where he comes from. Somewhere other than Canada probably. So yeah, he's looking really good so far, and probably the reason why I'm into him right now is because if you see, it almost looks like he's a little pregnant right there. That's because he will be pushing out a new leaf really soon, so that makes me really excited. And back to my point of him not being acclimated, he was potted up into soil, and I guess they were trying to propagate it in soil. So when I took it out of the soil, because I was like, oh, I wonder how his roots were, there was very, very underdeveloped roots, meaning that it was basically like the chunk and the leaves and like a few little baby roots, and that was it. So I mean, I'm not like surprised. I knew it wasn't like a full-on established plant that was like acclimated. I knew I was getting myself a project, which is fine. So I just made sure. My favorite way to propagate is water propagation or perlite. Perlite is newer for me, but it's definitely worked really good so far. But I just like good old water because it's like definitely the easiest, and I'm really, really lazy when it comes to plants. So I'm just gonna pick off this little thing. Anyways, yeah, so I've had him in leca because I figured I didn't want to rot the I think it's called rhizome. It's not a rhizome. What is it? It's like the chunk. Like the chunk, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I have him in a leca semi-hydro kind of thing. And look at all the new roots he's got. He's doing so well. Like, incredibly well. I did not expect that at all. The roots have just been going nuts, and soon I'll have a new leaf. So that's really, really, really exciting. And I'm so, so, so happy about it. Next one is, let's do a bigger one. So this is one you guys have obviously seen before on my channel. This is my Anthurium Magnificum. And this is the leaf you've seen before when I got him from Secret Garden. And this is his new leaf. So, oh, sorry. I don't know why I said sorry. Okay. So this is his newest leaf. It's finally becoming like, I mean, it's still got a little bit of like wiggle, a little bit of something, something, but he's pretty much getting, like, he's hardening off. So this is basically the final size, I would say. It might get slightly bigger, but I'm pretty sure this is as much as it'll grow in its like general growth spurt that it does right at the beginning when it pushes out a new leaf. I can insert some pictures right here of what it looked like when the leaf came out, or like the progress pics that I took. They're also up on my Instagram. But yeah, I'm loving him because he gave me this big beautiful leaf and it just looks awesome. It looks awesome. And this is a head test if you want to see just how big it is. It is smaller than its previous leaf, but I'm okay with that because I'm a new Anthurium plant mom. So I would consider this pretty good for what I'm capable of as far as anthuriums. And I honestly have most of my plants in full hydro or semi-hydro. So for me to have a plant in soil is really weird. And I always get so just worried that I'm gonna miss watering him because I basically never touch or never water my plants because they're in leca and water, so I just change out the water once in a while. But I always forget that I always worry that I'm gonna forget to water him because he's in soil, and these guys don't like to dry out too much, and they don't like having wet feet, so they're kind of difficult in my opinion. But it's just to you need to keep an eye on them. And I'm looking at underneath this next sheath here, and we could see the next leaf that's gonna grow. So that's really, really exciting. So I love my little Magnificum. So that's him. Next plant I want to show you guys is let's go with a recent one. Okay, so I just recently got, probably in the last 2 weeks, I want to say, I got this Philodendron Glorious, which is the cross between Gloriosum and Melanochrysum. And he's actually got a really cool new leaf popping out there. So that's really exciting. I've been air layering him because I just felt like it. I was getting bored, and that boredom when you start wanting to chop up stuff, and I bought this thinking I wasn't going to chop it, so to reduce the need to chop, I just air layered it, figured that would satisfy me for now, because I'm one of those people that really wants to propagate, and then I never have big plants because I'm always cutting them, so I really want to get a big plant going, and this is one of my favorite hybrids that there is. Sorry, I always look at them hoping not to find spider mites because those are the death of me. So yeah, he's got the oldest one is this beautiful leaf. It's got some damage, but it's quite nice. And then it's got this pretty beat up leaf. And then a newer one that's smaller, and then the newest one will be probably about the size once it hardens off, I'm guessing, and he's currently just in sphagnum moss. That's how the seller of this plant likes to grow, which is cool. Sphagnum's not my fave just because you need to keep it in a greenhouse to keep it from drying out all the time, which is fine, but yeah, I just have to remind myself all the time to water it. So that's my Philodendron. What's wrong with me? So yeah, that is my Philodendron Glorious. So we'll put that guy away. Next, I will do this one. So this one I got in a trade a while ago. So it's not super new to me. This is my Philodendron White Princess. Everybody loves this guy. It's probably the plant that everybody likes in my collection the most. It's pretty popular right now. That's what its newest leaf looks like. And this is what my favorite leaf looks like. It's got lots of minty green in it. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, this guy is real cute. The leaves have been getting smaller and smaller, which is kind of sad. So hopefully one day they get bigger. Probably because I converted him over from straight up water into leca. So maybe it's the acclimation process that's causing the smaller leaves. I hope, because I really want bigger leaves one day. So that's my Philodendron White Princess. My 4th favorite plant. Just because it's cute and it always grows and always has awesome, awesome variegation. Okay, last plant, which is probably like the most hyped up plant in my collection. And it's gorgeous. You guys are gonna like this. Okay. So this is my Monstera Thai Constellation. So why is this plant leaking? Oh, the pot's leaking. Hold on, I gotta go fix this. I'm back. So I didn't know that pot, it's supposed to be a cache pot that's filled with water, is actually leaking, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But for now, I just took it out in its nursery pot. A background on this plant, I don't know if I've featured it on my channel yet. I might have. I can't remember. So this plant I got in a trade with a friend of mine. I was looking so hard for one of these and the prices were just nuts. Like, I feel like they were even more nuts than they are now, because I've seen, sorry, there's something weird on my wall. I've seen like these plants go for like teeny tiny bit less now, because people, I think, are just not gonna pay the stupid prices, I guess. I mean, the prices aren't stupid. I know that there's a lot going on with like how the market is right now, but I don't really want to get into that because that's a long video. So yeah, I got this for trade, and this is its original leaf. It did have another one that was just like not cute at all, so I got rid of that one. That's the original leaf. Hopefully you can see that. And then this is the brand new leaf it just gave me not that long ago, and it's gorgeous. Like, I mean, the variegation on this is insane. It's got like so many different types of cream and green. So yeah, it's got like some mintiness in there, like right here and up here. I just love that little white patch. I'm just so happy with it. And it turned out gorgeous, and I can't wait to see, you know, the next one. And there's, you can see all like the variegation in the stem, which is super cool. So yeah, that is the end of my top favorite current plants. Top 5 favorite, oh my God. My current top 5 favorite plants. There we go. So yeah, I hope you guys liked watching this video, and like and subscribe if you'd like to support me. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.